Hello, welcome back. A couple of weeks ago, Mezco Toys announced there will be another Living Dead doll release, this time with a new version of Eggzorcist. So I wanted to make another video very similar to my Sadie, showing all the Eggzorcists that I currently own that Mezco has released. Now this is not all of them. As I mentioned in my Sadie video, I do not have her handmade. There's also a very rare, one of the most sought after dolls, a holy grail if you will, the Chiller Theater Eggzorcist, which has blood splatter, which is like 1 of 40, so I do not have that one. I also do not have the Series 1 13th anniversary, where they reissue the dolls. I don't have that version of Eggy. Nor do I have her baby doll version. So these are all the versions that I have that Mezco has released. So let's take a quick look of all the Eggies. So first is of course the original Eggzorcist from Series 1, once again, which was released in 2001. She has her signature basket and roach inside, which you can't really see. It's a little farther away. I'm filming from my Living Dead dolls room, so you may see a couple dolls appear on the video, and that's because I decided not to take down my Eggy dolls because I'm afraid to have. I was afraid to break another one like I did with my poor Sweet 16 Sadie from my other video. So I'm filming from the doll room instead. So going back to the Eggzorcist, so she has the chipboard, as you see. I want to pause and read it. Now, like I mentioned with Sadie in the other video, the 13th anniversary chipboard is different from the original Series 1. So the hands are up, as you can see with all 5 of Series 1. Hands are up. All of Series 1 reissue 13th anniversary have the hands down. Okay, and that's original Eggzorcist. Next set of dolls are Eggy exclusives. The first one in the blue bunny suit is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that Mezco released, the first one for Living Dead dolls back in 2003. She's one of 3,000 that were made. Out of the 3,000, there were only 100 that were made that have a blood splattered pattern on the suit. She came originally in a silver coffin, and the doll itself was wrapped in a plastic covering, which was also known as a body bag. The only way you were able to know which one you received is if you actually opened the doll. Now the blood splattered Eggy is very expensive on the secondary market, since again it's only 1 of 100 available. But be careful when searching for that particular one. There are many fakes out there of folks making their Eggzorcist bloody. So do your research, compare photos. There's many photos online of the official look of the doll with the blood splatter. So make sure you do your homework. She has the same signature accessory of her roach and basket. However, the roach actually matches her costume. The pink detail on her suit is the same pink on her roach. So that's the blue San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Eggy. Oh, and one more thing, or 2 more things. Her hair is different. You see that she has curly hair and she has a drawstring, whereas the other Eggies have blunt bangs and nooses around their neck. So that's a big difference with this version. Okay, now on to the other 3. These 3 were released in conjunction with the 10th anniversary of Living Dead dolls as a doll series. Fans have assumed that this was the official resurrection version of Eggzorcist, since there wasn't really one that came out like the Sadie and the Sin in which they were part of a series of resurrection dolls with individual dolls representing past, representing previous doll series. Another reason why fans believe this is her official resurrection doll is the glass eyes and the upscaled costume. So she has a plush bunny suit instead of a thin cotton one. The three colors represent the different region releases. The one in the center, the black and red one, is the American version. The gray and pink is the UK version. And the pink and yellow is for the Japanese or the Asian market release. Okay, and their chipboard has a different poem. If you want to pause to read that. And if you're curious, the blue Eggy has the same exact poem as the original Eggzorcist, just in blue. Okay, and unlike the blue Eggzorcist, their baskets match their outfits. And all the roaches have the 10th anniversary sticker on the roach. So each one of the three Eggzorcists had 666 units per doll. And on the outside of the coffin, in the plastic, there's a black sticker that would tell you which one out of 666 is your Eggy. However, when you remove that plastic, that sticker easily gets lost. So I have somewhere all three of their stickers. I just do not know off the top of my head which number I have of the three. Also, they didn't put the number on the body, which I thought would be, an easier way to keep track of that, because, like I said, that little black sticker is so easy to lose because it's just right on the outside of the plastic. So this is the 10th anniversary Eggzorcist. Next over here is the Eggy in Wonderland. Okay, very similar to the Sadie. She did not come with a coffin. She came in a box, so there's no chipboard. Update on my previous video, I did manage to get the variant Sadie. And there's a variant Eggy as the White Rabbit that I haven't been able to find yet. She has a red outer coat and she has pink hair. She's the only one left I have in my Wonderland collection, so keep my fingers crossed. Hope I get her. So, a little up close of the details of her costume. You can see the little pocket watch. Okay. And the only difference with this particular Eggy is that her hair is actually a little long in the front. See? She still has the traditional blunt bangs, but she has like a little long, like tendrils in the front. Okay? Then coming back over here is the final 10-inch release of an Eggzorcist doll. And this was the one from the 20th anniversary set. Now, they made a Series 35 set of dolls, and it was a 4-doll set, but the 5th doll was one of these dolls, including Candy Rotten, who's on a different shelf. We're in a blind coffin, so you had to open it to see which one you had. I had her as part of my Series 35 set. I did buy the whole set on their own, together, instead of hunting down individually, so I did have a duplicate of the Eggy. So her costume is, of the different iterations of Eggy, she is the most drastically different. She has a little dress with a big bow in the center. She has a headpiece that actually velcros off, easy to remove. It's very plush. She does have the traditional basket with the roach, and the roach says 20th anniversary to commemorate the set. Her chipboard is different. There is no poem. And these dolls are not considered resurrections, even though they have the features of a resurrection. But these are just a 20th anniversary reimagining of the Fab Five, plus the missing Candy Rotten. Okay? And then last, certainly not least of my Eggy dolls, I have this Cuddler, which is a plush Eggy. There are 4 of them, 4 characters in this series of dolls. There's a Posy, a Sin, and a Sadie. I happened to found the Eggy at a convention, and I bought this one. She's really cute. And that's about it of Eggzorcist. Mezco didn't release as many as Sadie, so it's a short video. However, Eggy is actually my favorite character of the original 5 because I just think she's such a unique character with her bunny appearance and her little roach and basket, which I thought the new Eggzorcist did a good job capturing the original. However, I felt like the accessories were a little bit forced. The extra ones that they added, like the death mask or like extra eggs and worms, just to justify the $120 price tag. So what do you think of the new Eggy? I'm gonna get her, but I am skeptical of the other 3 that I'm sure are soon to be announced. So if you are interested in any of these Eggies on my video, just remember to do your research to avoid the scalpers, especially with the blue Eggy with the blood splatter. And until next time, happy hunting!